Welcome back, Nerd Squad. My name is Roy Destroya, and this is Top 10 Nerd. Have you ever been watching a movie or reading a comic or a book and said to yourself, dude, the bad guy doesn't seem so bad at all? Well, you gotta admit, sometimes the villains don't have a bad idea. Maybe they go about it the wrong way, but maybe they actually are right in this situation. So let's take a look at the top 10 villains who were right. In the number 10 spot, we have Lex Luthor. Luthor's ultimate goal is to rid the world of Superman, and why exactly is he trying so hard to do this? Because he's hungry for power, right? Well, maybe getting rid of Superman wouldn't be such a bad thing. The existence of an alien being on Earth who can do just about anything totally undermines everything humanity has ever accomplished after years of hard work, making it likely that humanity just stops trying and becomes dependent. And there's no guarantee that this being will always be good. So get rid of the problem now, and society can return to its rightful balance. Coming in at number 9 is Jigsaw from Saw. When several life events showed John Kramer exactly how precious and fleeting life was, he didn't look too fondly on those who took their life for granted. Druggies, prostitutes, thieves, he kidnapped them all and placed them in life or death traps that ended up showing his victims how much they actually valued their lives. If they escaped alive, of course. But the man was kinda right. We as people take our lives for granted. We say YOLO and make bad choices when really we should say YOLO and make good, life-preserving choices. If anything, just to avoid that nasty reverse bear trap. Next up at number 8 is Jafar from Aladdin. Jafar wants to become the ruler of Agrabah, but hold on a second. It turns out right from the start of the movie he was already controlling the real Sultan through hypnotism, so the Sultan was performing his every whim. And what did Agrabah look like under Jafar's indirect rule? Pretty great, actually. Good economy, low crime rate except for that damn Aladdin, happy citizens. Looks like he was right all along when he thought himself to be the best ruler. Certainly better than that ditzy Sultan. In the number 7 spot we have Carrie from Carrie. Poor Carrie never wanted to be a villain, she just wanted to be a normal high school girl. She didn't ask for a crazy mother who would lock her in a prayer closet. She didn't ask for the kids at school to bully her. All she asked for was a nice prom evening. And she got it for a little while. But we all know what happens next. So you know what? Those bullies had it coming. Sometimes the only way to end bullying is to stand up for yourself. Maybe not, massacring everyone in the room, but you know what I mean. Coming in at number 6, we got Kingpin. Wilson Fisk isn't a crime lord for the money or notoriety. Well, that might be a little part of it. But he is a crime lord because he believes what he's doing helps the community. If crime is going to exist, it must be organized and controlled. And he's not wrong. Some level of crime will always exist. If having this guy at the top prevents mob wars, chaos, and total violence, then so be it. Next up at number 5 is the Wicked Witch of the West from Wizard of Oz. The Wicked Witch of the West never wanted to take over the world. Hell, she didn't even want to capture Dorothy or eat Dorothy or steal Dorothy's identity or any of those fun things. She just wanted a pair of shoes, and not because they were super fly kicks, but because they belonged to her dead sister. A sister Dorothy killed by smashing into her with her house and then stealing her shoes. So say she's wicked all you want, those shoes were rightfully hers. And we all know how passionate some people can be about shoes. You have seen those Black Friday videos. Up next in number 4 is Poison Ivy. Compared to some of the other villains in Batman's gallery, Poison Ivy is probably one of the more important ones in a way. This is because she brings up a really good point. We take crap care of our planet. And our planet, especially the greenery, is kind of important for, living. So her methods may be a little insane, but she's thinking pretty clearly here. Everything she does is so that she can escape humanity and live with her beloved plants. Is that really so bad? In the number 3 spot we have Ozymandias. There's even question as to whether this guy was even a villain or not. When he observed the chaos and isolation of the nations around him, Adrian concocted a plan to pull the world back into union, even if it meant a little destruction along the way. He wanted to pose a catastrophic event that would be so bad it would bring the world together to fight it. And we have seen how countries pulled together after disasters like earthquakes or terrorist attacks. The guy was smart. But as we also know, the peace never remains for long. Coming in at number 2 is Magneto. While Professor X is campaigning for a peaceful coexistence between humans and mutants, Magneto is in opposition. It is a little ironic that Magneto would be so against integration when he himself is a victim of the segregation of of World War II, but take a look around the X-Men world. Mutants are subject to registration acts, warfare, and prisons. Perhaps he is not all wrong. In fact, he could be championed as the hero, at least from the mutants' point of view. I mean, there's gotta be a reason for those Magneto is right shirts. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we got Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Sauron is the evil overlord of the rings, amassing his armies and trying to descend upon Middle-earth. But have you seen those good guy Sauron memes? There is a reason they exist. While he appeared as the oppressor, he was actually the hero to the oppressed minority, the orcs. The poor orcs were the underprivileged that Sauron welcomed into his inclusive army and provided for. So now you tell me who's in the right. The guy who gave a voice to the disenfranchised, or the guy who was obsessed with a piece of ugly jewelry? So those are the top 10 villains who were right. Let me know in the comment section down below which villains cause you would support. My name is Rory Destroya. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another nerdy list.